Hey guys, what's happening? Dan here from Huck. Today I'm going to be talking to you about something a little bit different. I wanted to do a quick video just to kind of introduce some of the content that we've got coming up on the channel. So as you might have seen, I've done a review and an unboxing recently, and there is another review coming up for the Picture Welcome jacket. I did the Anton in the last review, and the next one is going to be the Welcome, and it'll be a really nice kind of compare and contrast exercise to show you kind of what you're going to get from each jacket, how they differ. They're both shells, but they're both very different, and they both have very different uses. So it'll be nice to be able to showcase the differences as well as the similarities, and just show you the kind of quality that you're going to expect from these jackets. As well as that, we've got a review coming up for the Salomon Lo Fi Boots, where I'm going to kind of go into all the technology that's in them, the same way that I did in the Anton jacket review. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all the ins and outs. I'm going to pull the liner out, and I'm going to kind of really showcase all the technical elements that this boot has to offer. I've also just booked a trip to Bulgaria in February, and for that I paid a grand total of £270, and that was including flights, car rental, apartment rental and lift passes. And that's pretty cheap. You know, we've got 5 days there, we've got 4 days on the slopes, me and a couple of friends. And if we'd have found a fourth to have the extra bed, it would have been down to about £210. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick video run through of how I managed to book that for so cheap, and how you can do the same really, and squeeze a little bit more out of your budget. But before we get into all that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a quick video that hopefully is going to be interesting and useful to a couple of you before the season starts. And what that's going to be is going to be my top 3 best value buys. And what I mean by that is that these are things that are a lot cheaper than kind of big brand names, or than kind of going the way that you might think you need to with certain products, but they're ones that you can buy for kind of not cheap but very, very reasonable prices, but that perform as well as, say, big brand names or something that is sort of a lot more expensive. And they're things that will cost a little bit of money if you kind of go for the big brand sort of versions. But when you're trying to buy a lot of equipment, especially when it comes to like buying base layers, for example, where you need several sets, having something that's a little bit cheaper but performs really well is going to save you quite a bit of money. So that's going to be the first video coming up. It's going to be my 3 best value buys. And lastly, after that, I'm going to show you how to rip the liner out of a winter helmet and turn it into one that you can wear over your beanie, so that you can wear your goggles under it. Now, this is something that a couple of people have sort of asked me in real life, so I wanted to make a video here to show you what you'll need to do to pull that liner out, how you can line it just so you're not wearing the hard polystyrene right over the top of your hat, and how you can turn that into a helmet that you can just wear straight over your beanie. I'm going to show off what I did with my Burn Baker, which is a winter-lined peak helmet, and hopefully that's going to give you the confidence to rip the liner out of your own helmet and do the same. Okay guys, that about wraps it up for this short video. This is Dan from Huck, and I'll see you next time.